for years, the intersection between jails and prisons and homelessness have been getting closer and closer. And I know it not so very long ago, if you had asked someone at one of the main shelters, like the city shelter or Pine Street, when a new person shows up at your door, about 50% of the time, the place they had slept the night before was in a jail. So that transition from jail to homelessness, just like from homelessness to jail, is a pretty fluid one. And I think we have a big challenge about how we would work to coordinate and care for folks. And one thing that has hampered us, which I'm sure Liz would agree with, is we can see somebody in a shelter clinic who has just spent the last 5 years in jail, but we will have no idea what happened with their health care, what was going on, and there is no housing available for them. So they are really kind of stuck going to the shelter with no support except whatever can be done. And I suspect the same problem hits the shelters, where they're seeing so many people who are suffering from severe mental illness, really critical medical problems, and substance use problems, and the jail is or prison is the one who then has to take care of that person, and it's very, very difficult. So I think there's a huge world that we could all learn from. And then I'd certainly underscore what is most uncomfortable about all of this, as you all know, is that this pandemic, like so many other things, when we watch people in homelessness in prisons, is just pointing out the sort of structural racism in our society, that poverty plays a huge issue. And it's just, there's been a glaring light shown on this during this pandemic.